Hello, everybody. Hi. Happy hacking. I'm here. Hello, hello. I would hope so. Hi, everybody. How's it going? How is everyone's day so far? How we feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. Myself, we're gonna go ahead and leave this up here. Not that I can't spell. There we go. Sweet. And you can go ahead and check in using that link. And then we could go ahead and get started in just a minute or two. Sweet. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to grab my little charger here. And for those of you who weren't at the stream yesterday, here's my little charger. I plug it into my computer so that we can get the Run app to run on my phone. The reason why we have to do that is because of the Spotify API and the way that it functions. For those of you who were not here yesterday, we had a fun little bug that made things a little bit harder than expected. And that is okay because I sat down with it earlier this morning and I got it fixed and it was super quick. So let's go ahead and plug in. I'm going to plug in my phone right here so y'all can see. This is my little phone. And we're going to go ahead and first thing first, go to the app. And we are going to, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here for the code. Let's do this one. Sweet. And yeah, there you go. There's my beautiful face and the stream screen right on my side. Code's been increased in size. We're going to go here and we're going to change the device type up here. When we click on it, I'm going to change it to my phone. And we're going to go ahead and press run. And that's going to allow for us to view the app on my phone. I'm going to go ahead and exit the screen right here. Sweet. And we're going to go ahead and post it to my device. So right now it is going to go ahead and do a couple of things. First thing, we're going to launch the app and we're taken to this little hello world screen, which is great. And then we want to make sure that we open up Spotify. So let's go ahead and close all my apps and we are going to just go ahead and launch the app from the App Store. Well, not from the App Store, my goodness, from the Run. So we are right here in Hello World, and then we have some music playing in the background, and that's how Spotify verifies that our app is working. Sweet. So that is what we've done so far, which is progress. For those of you who are curious, or if I try and run it on the simulator, I'm going to just go ahead and press run really quickly and then show off what that looks like. So if I share my screen and I share to the little simulator screen, we're going to go ahead and see right here. Let's add that to the stream. You're going to go ahead and potentially see the hello world, but when we actually go into the terminal, and we can share that in just a second. When you actually go to the terminal, you're going to see this fun little error that says fail to open URL because the app isn't installed. Yeah, there's been some strange issues with the stream just because of like overlap with the last one and all that. But if you're here now and you're tuning in, hi, hello, greetings. Lovely to see you. And we're just talking about what we did yesterday and kind of catching everybody up. I am going to be posting the code to GitHub. I just cannot find the authentic. Can't find my other GitHub account. So we're going to wait on that for a second. But the code will be up if you want to follow along. We just currently kind of got started with a very basic version of Spotify API for iOS. So today we're going to focus on, Today we're going to focus on working through our app. So for those of you who don't remember, yesterday we were on working with the Spotify API And what we've gotten so far was we spent the first 2 hours of our stream yesterday working on getting the API to actually connect to a device. So that is why that is the case. And it still does the weird flash and back and forth thing, but it authenticates everything fine. So I'm not that concerned about it. And since it plays the music in the background, and that's how you can verify that the API actually works, I'm okay with it. Let's see. I want to try and figure out, because I got it working earlier, but I wonder what's up with it. Okay, so here we have the hello world. Okay. And it didn't connect to Spotify. Okay, authorizing, check. Check, check. Keeps authorizing, which was fun. But we'll see. We'll figure it out from here. Right now, if you interrupt it in the middle of that process, it works. So let's see. Spotify iOS SDK running in the background service. So we have a friendly getting started guide, which will, oh, no, it's doing the thing again. Don't do it. Which will help you there. Yep. So we've done this part. So we've imported the framework. Y'all can't see my screen again. There we go. So let's do this. So we've done this part. And copying and pasting that into info.plist. I wish there was a way to share like a portion of my screen so y'all could see just like part of it and not the whole thing, but I could also like go back and forth easier. I kind of have an idea. We're going to try this and we're going to see if it has the intended idea. Do I want to? I love getting just random emails. It really makes my day. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and screen mirror really quickly. Sweet. And then we are going to go ahead and drag y'all over here so I can look at that at the same time, which works for me. And then what we can do is we can click remove here and then stop this, and instead I want to share this. And sweet. Okay. Very cool. So if I add this now, perfect. Okay. So we've got our little Xcode set up right here. And this is what we left off on last time. So, let me turn the music back on before I forget. Music. I'm impartial to the rock playlist on here, so we're gonna play that. Very fun. Okay. No, don't do that, please. Let's go back here. Sweet. Okay. So if I now try and send, okay, this sends it to the device. Yeah, I know, I broke it. I broke it myself. Now I try and send it to Carolina's iPhone. Where's Carolina's iPhone? Oh, Carolina's iPhone is behind the screen. Oops. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's falling. That was a very precarious setup, and I just touched it. Okay. Wait, that just worked perfectly fine. Okay. You know what? We're not going to worry about it. Great. So we have, right now, when you launch the app, oh, it's doing the same thing. Arrow domain. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That's so fun. Okay. Well, let's debug, friends. So it's saying failed to open URL. The request to open.com.spotify.client failed. Okay. So let's see what to do. So it's saying register. And then it's saying this is the bundle identifier. So if we go to Requestify and we go to settings, we have our client ID, we have our client secret, we have .com, Kari from MLH, Requestify. And then Spotify iOS Quick Start, Spotify iOS callback. Should I set? Let's see if we set the quick start guide to that, whether that helps. We'll see. Okay, and then install the latest version of Spotify from the Apple App Store, check. Download the iOS SDK from the GitHub repository, check. You'll need to add that, yep. And then you need to add that. So let's check our info.plist file super quick. Info, and then that is in open as source code. Oh, it's already there. LS application query scheme, that looks good. And then the URI scheme in CF bundle URL types. Let's look for that. CF bundle URL types. Yeah, there you go. And it's saying the string is. Oh, there we go. Okay. And it's saying the string is com.spotify. Oh! No wonder that's not working. We need that to be our thing. We need that to be .com.party.mlh. Requestify. And then the CF bundle URL stream, I think, can still be Spotify iOS. Click start. And it's saying development language. Do we need all this? We'll find out, I guess. I kind of just want to go with what they had, so let's delete all this for now, and we're going to go to here. Let's go to that, and then we're going to copy this in here, and then we're going to leave this in here. Sweet. Okay. And then we're going to change this to .com. Kari from MLH Requestify. Sweet. And then, okay. And then it's going to say set the objective linker flag, which I don't think I did because I had to restart the project and that was the whole thing. Okay. Then we're going to the file navigator, click on projects, click on the project under targets, go to build settings, search for, okay, we're going to expand that. So we have to search other linker flags. Okay. And then besides other linker flags, we're going to pick, double click and enter objective. Let's see if I could only spell. Sweet. And then we have the bridging header. That's in here. Yep. And then click on your project again. And then go to targets again. And then go to build settings again. And in the search box, enter objective C. Bridging header. And then we're going to, in here, put in, I think, go back. Okay. It's saying enter your app bridging header.h. So I'm just going to click on that, and then it replace your app riff requestify. Sweet. Okay, and then set up user authentication. In order to do that, you need to do that, but I think I already set that up in here. That's what I got from the setup. So that's let Spotify client ID there. Yep, let Spotify redirect string there. And then I think there's the Funk application down here, and the and then saying, does this have the app remote in here? Yes, it does. And it's saying configure the initial music. Okay, it's saying if you do not provide it a value, play URI. Okay. Play URI. Okay, so I think it defaults with nothing. Yes, which means that it's just going to play the last song we took a look at. Okay? And then see if we have a connect function, which we do. Yep. And then subscribe to state changes, cleaning up, and then next step. Okay. Let's try. I want to stop both of these. Great. Let's try and run Requestify on the iPhone. We'll see how that goes. Hello. Hi. How are y'all doing today? I'm gonna change the check-in banner. And I'm just gonna put it. Oh no. It's doing the thing where the screen is crashed, and that's very frustrating. And I can't use the. Don't do this to me. Please, come on. Not right now. I need you to cooperate. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna close this. And then we're gonna do that again. But first we're gonna do ask any questions in the chat down there. Sweet. Then we can try that again. Please. And thank you. Okay, yep, there we go. Okay, no, go back. Things are hard. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Is it still... it's still doing the thing. My genius idea is not working. So unfortunate. Okay, that's fine though. While it lasted, it was great. So we're gonna go ahead and stop that. And then we can, in the meantime, check on our app on our phone. So we're gonna go back to sharing this. And we're gonna start the app again. And here we go. Okay, so, oh, no, I closed it. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna do that again. So, start the screen. It's installing. It goes to Hello World. It authenticates and it does the thing again. Why is it saying the request was canceled even though it wasn't? I'm not canceling any request, you know? That's so fun. Okay. I think we can see here. Spotify, API, Keeps, Spotify iOS SDK. Okay. 2 of them research, which is always fun. We go back to the Spotify controller. Let's see what we want to do. So the music not playing again? Or is it just me not being able to hear my own music? It's playing? Okay. I think I just paused it. There we go. Okay, cool. It's just I've been sitting in silence. Yeah, I paused it myself. Oops. It's fine. Okay, let's see. I just want to try and figure out this bug because I would like to not have to like mess around with the app and get it to stop this tomfoolery where it goes back and forth in between the apps and like re-authenticates every time. This thing. It's right now if I stay, okay. It authorized, and then it keeps authorizing, it keeps authorizing, it keeps authorizing, it keeps authorizing that over and over and over and over again. If I, yeah, it's only if I swipe up and physically interrupt it that it works. Which is annoying. So I'm gonna do fun things, you know? Like get the app to actually authenticate. It's saying let's try that. Fail to open. Let's see. Let's try that. Oh, I haven't rerun the app. So let's see. That's a potential fix. No. Saying it's likely an issue with the bundle identifier, which is interesting. Because my bundle identifier is just this. So strange. What if we just fixed it so that it just uses the start ones? We'll see. Trying to think. Let's go back. There we go. Okay. I want to just kind of try and use .com, Spotify, iOS is fixed, right? And I want to search everywhere for okay, and saying, yeah, product bundle identifier, and then let's change it here. Let's see if that works, because that one is set up on the Requestify page as well. Go to the Spotify developer account. Because right now I don't think it's even hitting the, hold on, just requestify bridging header, and then let's open this as source code because that's always easier to view. No, okay, that looks good. Okay, let's try it again. Run. Oh, I have two versions of the app. Let me delete both of these really quickly. Yeah, okay. We're gonna remove this, delete, and then start it over. Okay, build succeeded. Okay. Request if I want to open Spotify. Yes. Okay, authorized. No, it's doing the thing still. But why? This is so interesting because part of me is like, should we just use the web API and try to make something fun with the web API? Because this is kind of frustrating, to be completely honest with you. So let's see. Do we want to kind of just scrap this and work on Requestify as a web app? Because the web API is so much easier to work with. Spotify web API in iOS apps. Yeah, this person has the Spotify API. That works on this, and they have a sample Spotify API app. Let's try this. Let's open the link in the new tab. We want to add this. Great. We are in that case going to try and add the Spotify API. Add packages. Try and add the Spotify API. We're just going to try and add this. Great. 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 Okay. We're going to add it. We're going to see what happens. It's fun. It's currently starting. I'm trying to think. Let's add this. Sure. Okay, so there's Spotify API. That has all the full documentation. Spotify OS SDK. With crypto as in cryptography, Swift logs. Okay, regular expressions and open combine. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and then we can focus on authorization workflows with key for code exchange. Okay. Let's create an instance of Spotify API. Just gonna go ahead and comment this out for now. And then you got Spotify iOS and the app, and we're gonna comment this out too. So right now, what this will do is if we go to our phone, it's just gonna start an app that has Create World or Hello World, and that's pretty much it. Okay, great. So just a blank Requestify. It just takes you to Hello World. That's it. Sweet. Okay, blank slate. Let's do it. Create an instance of Spotify API and assign that. Okay. Try it in here. And then get the client ID. There you go. Okay. And let's see here. Then it's saying to create this. And then create this. Grab a redirect URI from the developer documentation. Okay. I kind of just want to try to do this in the content view, so let's cut this stuff out and let's paste it into the content view, not the assets. Am I sharing my screen still? Good, sweet. I gotta always check. I don't trust myself. Okay, and then content view. Saying Spotify that, okay. Let's try that to start. Cannot find URL in scope, but I need to find it. Try that. Okay. But I already did the... So it makes the authorization URL. Does it need to be the authorization URL in here? Okay. Okay. Cannot find cancellables in scope. Okay. Cannot find cancellables in scope. Okay, so what is cancelable? Within this. Okay. You want to see that example app. Yeah, the example iOS app. I would love to actually get to designing features. It's so frustrating. So right now, this right now, what it does is I'm just gonna start by going to the Requestify app. And so here, it just imports SwiftUI, Combine, and the Spotify Web API as a main. This has a Spotify class, the state object, okay. And then it has an initial API logic handler right there. And then here it calls root view with the environment object being Spotify. Where is your root view? Okay, views, root view. Okay. What is do you have a content view or see a root view? Okay. So let's see if we can do something like this. We comment out all of this, and then we just say something like this. Why does it keep saying you can't find Spotify in scope? That should be the least of your issues, actually. Because it's just Spotify. Am I missing something? I mean, I'm definitely missing something. Interesting. Okay, let's start from this. Okay, what if we just scrapped this and started doing something fun? Trying to think. We might take a quick break. Now I might brainstorm some fun ideas for things to do because I'm starting to get frustrated and I still want to make a fun app. And, you know, if it becomes a web app somewhere along the way so we can actually play around with the Spotify API, I'm fine with that. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back soon. Hi everyone, I've returned and potentially have an idea. I think we're gonna try and make a web app because we can. So let's make a web app. The reason for this is, well, mostly because the Spotify web API has a lot less of limitations than Spotify iOS SDK. So let's make, and also it's API. Let's make an API. Let's use an API, you know? So we're gonna click out of Xcode and click out of the simulator. And you know what? We can open. Let's follow along with this official Spotify tutorial. We're gonna work on getting the Spotify data to display our profile. So let me share the screen. Sweet, there we go. Cool. We were using Xcode, but we're pivoting. It's gonna be fun. Sweet. All right, we're in here. This is our little thing. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and shrink this bad way down a bit so it's easier for me to see everything. And sweet, there we go. So let's go log into the Spotify developer dashboard. We're gonna create an app. We're gonna call it Requestify again. App description, try to electric boogaloo. Okay. And then it's saying, follow the apps guide to say how to create. Yeah. Okay. So this app uses Vite as the development server. Experimentation front-end tooling. Ooh, okay. This is kind of cool. You know what? Let's try it. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. Let's do. Now we'll do localhost 300. Actually, do we need a? We do need a redirect URI. Guys, HTTP. Oh, that's my little. That's the event URI. Very cute. But what we want instead is localhost 3000. Sweet. Okay. Very cool. Active users, endpoints, locations, and then we got Requestify. You got the connect secret. Bind to data. Okay. So we can do that. We can use TypeScript today. Why not? I like TypeScript. Okay, let's go to VS Code, and then we're gonna do a new file. We're actually gonna we're gonna do MLH, and then we're gonna go to. We're gonna create a folder called Web Requestify. We're gonna go in here, and that's what we're gonna open. So let's go back to sharing my IDE instead. Now you can see. You can open your readme.mp file real quick. Sweet. Now we have a file in Requestify, and then we can do that. Share screen. Let me share my window here, and there we go. Sweet. Okay. We got this, and then we can go ahead and do a couple of things. First thing we want to do is we are going to want to open terminal. Let me open terminal. Probably not. I'm just going to open it in a new window. CD documents. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and okay. Display your product. Okay, so then it's saying we'll use this. Let's go back to the terminal. Okay. Yes. Install. And we'll do that. And then we can do npm run demo. Okay, Spotify Protocol demo. There we go. Okay, we're in here. Then local. Okay, cool. That's kind of fun. So it's created a basic little web app thing. Okay, and then let's go back. Creating the user interface. Start by deleting the context of the index.html file and replacing it with an HTML something. Okay, cool. Replacing it with that. I can do that. Okay. And then inside this body, we'll add some markup to display the profile data. Okay. Calling the web API. Create an src script.ts. File, new file. Scripts.ts. Let's see that. Okay. And then we have all of this stuff here. So it's saying your client ID here. Let's get that from our documentation. There we go. Okay. Then we can also have code undefined. Yep. Okay. Then let's say to do this. Right, that. Okay. So this is saying to redirect off to code flow. Interesting. Get access token. Okay, can I just do something like that? Potentially. Okay. You'll need to make sure this URL is listed in that. Okay, so it doesn't need to be localhost 3000. Edit. Localhost. Okay. And if we go back to terminal and try and run that really quickly, do Control-C. It goes to 5173. Okay. Ah, there you go. So beautiful. 5173. That needs to be callback. That's that. Save that. Cool. Alright. We got that. And then first 3 lines of code are modified like this. That's in B. Here, okay. And then we're saying export async function get access token. That's changing this. Cool. And then we got fetch profile. Okay, so right now if we try that again, and if we start here, we probably need to Control-C. Okay. Let's try the async function. Fetch profile. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this. Okay. So it's still showing something. So following dependencies. What would that be? Let's Google that. That would be an easy fix if that just worked. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay. But it's still not showing my data. So interesting. Very cute. I positioned this GitHub? Yes, eventually. Let's comment this out for now. We'll add the... Let's try that again. Still not showing my data. Why, Spotify? Why? Okay, let's see. So. Yeah, I have got this. Yeah, let's replace my client ID. Okay, let's go back. Try and figure it out. Okay. So you can delete all the files in SRC and public. Oh, okay. Delete. 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 Then delete. Okay. Then we got here. Okay, I'm following along. I'm gonna post this in the chat, so if anybody's like, what is she looking at? You can take a look at it yourself. It's not even about the error, it's more so about just it not populating as intended. Like, there's no error, it's just we're supposed to be receiving data back about like the user, the email, the link, the profile image, and so on, but we're not getting any of it. Okay, creating the user interface. Yep. There's the script.ts, the app type module, head body. Okay. And then display your profile ID. Okay. That looks good. So create a script.ts file. src script.ts. Yeah, that looks good. And then that. This looks good. Then I'm wondering if it's something with the functions, the way that I copied them. Should these be export async functions or just async functions? Because it's that's changed. And then get access token. Yeah. And then would it be maybe those need to be within the functions? I don't know TypeScript enough. I'm okay with that. We're learning. It's gonna be a fun time. Okay, sweet. So let's go back here. We're on this step now. anything, export async function. Like, so that looks like this. Okay. And then if I try something like this, then I try running that. Okay. Still not working. Interesting. So fun. We love scrapping app ideas and then for it to not be going better the second time around. But that is okay. Okay. Okay, so it's this has the src and then script.ts. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Let's do a types.t.tf file. We can do that. Okay. Package.json. That looks good. Package log JSON, that looks good. Index.html also looks good. Okay, let's try it. Try that. Run dev. Are they installed? Oh, it's the same thing again. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Come on. No! It's not working. That's so frustrating. Oh, is it script.ts? If that's it. If I just named the file wrong, I will be upset. Oh. Yes, I did. Let's try again, shall we? Oh, okay. My client ID is wrong, which I do in fact know. So if I go back to my script.ts, that's because I need to get rid of this. Okay. Okay. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen because this is a joyous moment. I'm gonna stop sharing the code. I'm gonna start sharing the authorized window. There you go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. You agree that you will be able to see the account. Yay! Amazing. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Amazing. We have a link to the Spotify user, all that, my user ID, my email, and all that jazz. Sweet. Awesome. So we've got an authentication working for a little web app. So now what we can do, I think, is try and figure out what we're going to do for the app. Let's see. So this is display your Spotify app. Let's see. I think our initial idea was to get songs that were similar based on your current interests, artists. So if there's something that would let me see the user's top items, that would be good. I like that. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna close this and open this slightly bigger. That does not really help. That's quite unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is get user's profile. Get users, current user's profile. Yeah. Get users top items. Okay. I think the endpoint is that. The type is artist. Time range is medium term. Sure. Limit is 10. Offset of 5 and try. Response sample. Okay. Oh, nice. Wait, these are mine. That's, yeah. Genres, there you go. Yeah, name. Yeah. That tracks. Okay, interesting. Does actually output my songs. So that is get the user's top items. So let's take a look at what we did here and figure out how we can get that to show. Because I think that would be fun. So we're going to close out with this. We're going to go back to the IDE. There we go. Okay. There's the IDE again. And we've got the display name. Okay. Populate that. We get the users by ID. We fetch the profile, access token. Okay, so I think we could do something very similar with one of these functions, which is like, I could write a function that here says function generate top artist. And then we could probably do it for profile. Type user profile. That would probably work. Okay, request artist data. Want to how to retrieve top songs with UI. Not Swift UI, oh my god. Top song, Spotify, TypeScript. Oh my goodness, I'm so sleepy. I'm excited for... I'm gonna go eat some dinner after this. I'm excited for dinner. Okay, generate top artists. Let's go back to the endpoint. Yeah. Top artist. So it's saying, how do I set this up again? Okay, so it's saying that okay. And I also want to do, okay, I also want to try const result away, const result 2. Let's try that. Is await fetch. Then like that. And I want to just retrieve artists. Okay. And that goes with comma. Get one of these, and that gets one of these to the end. And I have 2 returns. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. We're experimenting, and it's going to be fun. Okay, let's see. Will the code be available on GitHub? Yes, for now. Might change as we go on, but the goal is to have it posted. So, let's proceed. I am sleepy. Get users' top items. Is there a way to show both the code editor and the browser on the screen? I've tried it. It's just so complicated that it's not really worth it. I'm trying to figure out a better setup for my next set of streams, but like just with the current setup I have right now, it just really, really does not work. So it's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see. Might hook myself up to my TV next time, and that might make it easier. But yeah, right now I'm trying to think. I'm looking at this API reference for those of you who want to follow along. This one specifically. So it's the how to get the user's top items. So let's see. It's currently this just fetches the profile. Just fine. Okay. So instead of doing this in here, what if I just made a different async function that's called fetch top list. That instead of fetching that does this. Artist, where the method is still get, and the headers are authorization, sure, tutorials, man. Let's see, display name, avatar, ID, email. Yes, that's cool. Okay. We fetch the artists. That it's not a promise of a user profile. I don't think it is. We pass in some code that's a string, and we return. We did this. really want to nap. That sounds so nice right now. Like a nice little nap. Okay. Saying the user profile. So let's create an interface called the artist profile. And we're learning along and it's fun. Okay, and what is in an artist profile? In an artist profile, go to get user stuff items. In an artist profile, we have external URLs, followers, genres, ref, ID, images, name, popularity, type, and URI. Okay. So he got this is a type of artist object. Artist object. And then within the artist object, we have external URLs, which is Spotify string, followers, which is href string total number, genres, external URLs, followers. I'm going to just clear this out for now. External URLs, followers, genres, which is of type array of strings, which is, how do I make it a string array? Just like that, maybe. We'll find out. Or would it be like, is external URLs? No, external URLs is an object that's a string. And that, I want an array of strings. I'm assuming image is an array of image objects. There you go. Okay. So array of strings, the href, which is a string, the ID, which is a string, the images, which is just an image, cool, the popularity, which is an integer, okay, popularity is an integer, or just int, integer, I never know. And then the type, which is a string, and the URI, which is a string. Do I have a total number? I see. That makes more sense, but that's fine. Okay, and then that is the artist object, which is helpful, I suppose. And so now what I wanted to do is I wanted to go to script.ts, and then here we promise it an artist profile. I want to see if that works, because if it does, that would be very cool. Okay, and then const artists, we'll do an await fetch profile with the access token. But we'll do fetch artist instead. Okay. Okay, and then we got that. We got the headers for that. Okay. And then we got the display name, the avatar, and then let's see. Let's do something actually more like this, which is like your top Spotify artists. Okay. Hide. Let's try to run this. Oh, it broke. I broke it. My bad. It needs to follow this format, and it's not right now. Let me try that again, please. Control-C. Run that. Oh, okay. It's working. That's cool. I low-key was not expecting that, but you know what? That happens. Let me get, there we go. Agree. It's saying, okay, display. Okay, display your top Spotify artist. Okay. So right now it's showing the header, which is good. And then we can do section ID artist. We don't want to just show display name. Instead, we wanted to do something like this function. Instead of populate, okay, we could do even it within populated UI. I don't see why not. If we did profile and then artist, and then we took in profile of user profile and artist of type artist profile, artist object, sure. So we could do something like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong right now, but if I go to a local host, oh, I closed my tab. But why am I logged in as undefined? That's very interesting. That's actually really interesting. Did I break something? Did I comment this out? What did we break again? You know what? Even if we broke it, we can come back to it and have a fun time. Control C. Camera and depth. Let's try that again. Come on, buddy. Agree, please. It's broken. No. I'm gonna just undo until I get something that works again. Undo, 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 undo. So much undoing. Oh no. Buy fetch profile. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, no. This used to work. Why did it stop working? That's so upsetting. Maybe if I go to index.html. Yeah, okay. Get rid of all this. If I go here and I get rid of the artist object. Maybe I accidentally deleted something up there. That's actually quite likely. Love undoing things. So fun. User profile. Okay, great. Nope, that's just, let's redo that. Okay. Now let's try it again. What? Why are you broken? Local host 5193. Agreed. Okay, we fixed it. But why it broke, I could not tell you. Let's make a new interface called Artist Profile. And we're going to do the same thing that we just did. And it might work and it might not, and that is a-okay. Let's see. Trying to think a little bit about what I should do with my little apps. I think I also closed the tab with the. Yep, I did. Yeah, give me back the Spotify API, please. Okay, get users. Excuse me. I'm so sleepy. I'm trying to wonder what I should eat for dinner. Yeah. I'm getting burgers with friends tomorrow, but like it's for clubs, they're paying for them. So I kind of want to cook something tonight, but I also really don't feel like cooking. Okay, followers. So external URLs should stay. Okay. Followers should stay. Genres is next. Genres, which is a string array. Okay. href just string, id just a string, image, which I'm just going to leave, name, which is a string, product, which doesn't exist, popularity, which is a number, and then type and URI. Okay, that looks fine, which is interesting. Let's go back to the localhost and see if it works. Localhost, read. Okay, that broke nothing, which is to be expected. Okay, so now it's saying URL to returning the full offset of the request. Okay. So now if I want to create a new async function called, instead of fetch profile, fetch artist, then I want to, instead of a promise for a user profile, I want to have a promise for an artist profile. Is that going to change anything? That would, is really that what breaks it? Localhost 5170. Agreed, yes. No, that worked fine. Okay. But that still has the Spotify version 1.me. So now we need to change that link to be type artist. So it's endpoint API Spotify me.top and then /artists. Artists. Get await results.json. Okay. And then if I were to take a guess now, if I go to localhost 1.3, agree, and then I get authenticated again. Okay. And then if I try and do const artist, should be await fetch artists with the access token. So like that. Okay. See that. What streams after this one, out of curiosity? Let's see. Trying to think what is good. Right now. What am I doing Thursday night from 6 to 8? I just got, oh, yay, wait, I want to make burgers. The Culinary Club is having a cooking event to make burgers, and so I'm going because I love burgers. It will be my second burger this week, and low-key I'm in a mood for the third one today, but nope, I'm not gonna cave. Yes, I'm free. Submit. Sweet. August. Cool. Okay. We got the top artist that gets the headers and the thing. Okay. Let's try localhost 5173 again. Sign up for a burger lesson. Love to see it. Everyone who's here, drop your favorite food in the chat if you don't mind sharing. What is your favorite food? I like a lot of things. Logged in as... No! No! Why? Why does that break things? Control C. Probably with the way the call is made. And I just try to copy something. Nancy. It's because I used to work on a Linux machine for a bit, and everything would be yucky. If I comment this out, I'm assuming it's gonna work. Yep. Okay. So it's something wrong with our fetch artists function right here that we need to fix up. Let's think what we could do. So we need to add this as an authorization scope, maybe? If I go to... Okay, yeah. Authorization. Code. Okay. How to get users top. Okay. That should work, though, so I don't understand why it doesn't. Because the issue isn't even that it breaks anything. It's that when you can authenticate, and then it doesn't display the user's info anymore. You call the fetch artist. But when you get rid of it, then it works fine. There's something about the fetch artist call is also messing up the profile call. Which is strange because it just calls the profile. I wonder if I did it like that. And then called the request, and then did const artist there. That would work. It populated with the users first. Okay, that works. Okay, then I could populate the UI. With artists. Could populate artist UI. Let's do that. We'll make a new function of populate artist UI that takes in the artists, and we're gonna just close this out. Right here. Okay. Cool. And then let's see here. We try and this says populate UI. Profile is going to be artists. Oh. This profile. Then I need to get a bunch of elements from it. Then we have these. Just going to paste those. I honestly am not really interested in grabbing like a bunch of these anymore. Like I don't want to see our Spotify URI or a user ID. So I think I want to also get rid of the Spotify URI and the ID. Let's see if that badly has that messed up things. Oh, it's not even that's messed up things. It's this. I want to just add these in as a comment so I know what to work with. Populate UI. This needs to be populate artists UI. Oh, it's been already made. Okay, and then if I go here, agree. Email link. I don't want it to show the profile image. Completely honest. I just to show the image. So right now it's like logged in as me, email, and then the link to you know what? Just the email is fine. We'll do just my thing and my email because it also spits out my Spotify username at the top. Then what I want to do here is create a new section that says my top artists. And we'll do the section ID for this will be called artists. We'll do I can do artist 1. We can call this ID artist 1 name. Then we'll call this avatar 1. And we can do potentially, let's try, I don't think this is going to be a link. We'll just do just the artist for now. So we got artist 1, artist 2, artist 3, artist 4, and artist 5. Then within that, we can do artist 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 name, and avatar 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then let's see, populate artist UI is going to be document. It's going to be profile dot display name potentially. I don't think it's called dot display name in the case of an artist. So let's bring back that comment that says, yeah, it's profile dot name. Then I want the avatar, and then I don't need ID, don't need email. I think it's just these two. And then it's profile images 0.url, I think. They can delete these as well. Now let's try this. Right now it's saying artist 1, and then artist 1 name, artist 2 name, and so on. So what we wanted to do is say artist 1 name and try it to do something like that. If I change this, great. Okay, artist 1. Okay, it's saying get the ID name. Interesting. I'm trying to think what's the best thing to do here. At the very least, the app doesn't crash now, which is good. Okay. Saying populate, yeah, name, inner text. we want to set that. And then so this is just doing profile.name, but how do we get go to users, get users top items. See, this outputs like an object that has the external URL. We want the limit of, I don't know, 1. Oh, something went wrong. Great. Okay. Okay. How do I get, like, that obviously is making the request okay. Display info from modify API. Users, get users top items. And then it has a response sample, which is great, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. What if I just tried to do something like that? I just tried name and avatar there. Agree. Okay, interesting. That's not exactly it. So true. Okay. Parameter best and to get unmodified by ID should match the ID of where you want it to go to the HTML type. Yeah, but I'm also wondering whether it needs to match the... no, don't touch that one. Wait, why did that just do something? Did anyone else see that? What did I just do? Like when I did that, it said artist1 undefined. That's just my name. That's not what I want. Okay, so that's... So get element by ID name. File dot... I wonder whether it's returning, like it needs to return a list of artist profiles and it doesn't. At least we got something working this time. You know, this is progress. We've got about 10 minutes left until the stream ends. So I want to make sure the next person gets set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to end it a touch bit early. But if you have any questions right now, you can drop them in the chat. Thanks y'all for coming and dealing with all my fun little issues. It was great. Actually, no, I had a fun time, even though it can be kind of hard. So, Google Hack Week. What a Google Hack Week. We love Google Hack Week. Alright, sweet. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody.